Alright, today is January 28th, 2026. Market opens up in less than 14 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay. And I this happened. Alright, so market opens up in less than 14 minutes. I think today is probably one of our biggest days after the market closed. We got Microsoft, Meta, Tesla coming out. And then Thursday, we have Apple coming out. Send this maybe probably Visa and MasterCard. All right. So some major earnings coming out. Could be the market. Today we also have FOMC at 2 and 2:30. So major movements around that time. Um, look like we got something around 9:45 and no, sorry. Let's adjust that. It should be all U.S. news. Apply filter. There it is. Yeah. So yeah, FOMC and yeah, FOMC 2:30. Major news coming out. Mostly what we're gonna be looking at. So market may just be at a standstill. May not even touch anything today, aside from grass. May not be anything worth noting. Uh, and then looking at my journal, all right. Haven't taken any trades since the 21st, so about 28 days, more or less since yeah, last trade was on Tuesday last week, so I didn't take anything. There was some good trade on I think Thursday the 22nd, maybe also on the 23rd or no, whatever it may be. We're now on Wednesday. We'll see what comes off this. So the goal is to keep this equity curve more higher than lower, right? So I started low, came up, right? Started good, then I started dropping, and I ticked off. Then I came good, and I crashed, right? Something like this typically has happened a lot, and I'm trying to. My goal is to rectify this issue, this okay high, and then crash, and then bounce up, because sometimes I don't get a chance to recover. I crash, and there's no recovery. It's just dead, right? I have to start over. Right. So the goal is that now that we're going up, continue this upward trajectory while slowly, I have to expect the fact that I'm gonna have some losses. That's a given, but without having to crash down so badly. So that's just always the goal now and moving forward. So market opens up in less than 10 minutes. We've been steadily going up. I'm gonna see if I can find anything to actually work with. Like I said, I probably won't even do anything uh, because of just there's nothing there. Looks like we have a 15 and a 5 minute level at this area here near the weekly high. Maybe this will be a good spot. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. I'm gonna make this larger just so I can delete everything that's in the way. So we moved up here like that. So all of this is gonna be gone in a sense. So let's just get rid of these noise. Oh, this 4 hour one stays. Let's go back. Let's go to the 4 hour first. All right, so we're above the level. Shit. That's a different perspective. I don't know if we'll go higher, but we're above the level. Kind of like picked back, but we're above this 4 hour level. Phew. But we didn't break with volume. There's no volume here. We had tried to absorb, but that ended up being a buy. 1 hour. Yeah, no volume overnight. And this happened to look like it's an overnight thing. And we're supporting this 1 hour level here, maybe. Kind of supported it here. right at the open and it went. No volume. Sales happening here. Probably people closing out because price went above it. All right, nothing to say that we're gonna buy up there. Sales. I'm going to delete those things. I'm going to keep the level down here. I like this level on this 15. I could have sworn I had this out already, but I guess not. All right, so back to the 30-minute time frame. Let's go ahead and just delete everything here, but we're going to keep an eye on that 4-hour level. All right. Let's go to the 4-hour level. We're just going to mark it with respect to that. All right. All right, and then let's see if there's anything I can add to it. So yeah, so kind of like add it. Okay, now I got this 15-minute level down up here and down here. This one kind of like flipped on us, so probably mark this one ended. So that's that. Yeah, that one ended. The bottom one ended. So we're gonna focus on the top part. All right. Oh man. Okay, my hands are being very sticky. There we go. Huh? Come on, hands, do your thing. All right, bam. All right, so we got that. All right, so possible area, possible area. I know I saw this on the 5-minute time frame up there, so we do have something there, but we're gonna keep focus on the 15 minutes. As the 15-minute is the higher time frame. All right, so now let's go to the main charts. No selling, still buying. Surprise, surprise. All right. So surprise, surprise. So what can I work with? I have no idea. Besides this level down here, maybe because we do have aggressive volume here, aggressive volume down like that. I gotta find aggressive selling that comes in to want to go short here. So aside from that, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna set the high and the lows, and then I'm gonna move on to NQ. Oh, I'm also gonna set settlement price. All right, markers opens up in about less than 6 minutes. I need settlement price. All right, so 27th, bow, boom, right? That's settlement price, right? Where price settled at. Basically, that's pretty much it. Okay. NQ. So let's go to the 30-minute time frame. We can see that price on Monday is that. On Tuesday, prices was going up. Broke a lot of weekly highs. Down. Sheesh. Alright, I gotta do a lot of deleting. That's damn. Now about 1,000 points so far this week. Price has moved. Alright. So let's delete these highs. Look like we may have no gap here. Cover his ass. Alright, I'm gonna just delete these. I don't want all these lines in my face. Delete that. Delete this. Alright. Price broke it. I don't want it. Alright, I just create a new one. Okay, got that. All right, and then let's add settlement price. I'm gonna go back to ES. I just want to see what's going on as far as the volume profile with ES. I feel like I'm rushing a little bit. Probably gonna be doing this into the market open. So I'm gonna just record as we go. 58. Let's just get rid of yesterday's and 26. I didn't trade. Alright, better. Okay. So we're just gonna start recording now, and then we'll edit as we go. Okay. That's that. Let's put this to 150. I'm almost done, really. Alright, it's basically the FOMC news that's gonna really come out. So this level here, I am gonna mark this. We have strong volume. There's a lot going on. It's part of the high. So this will be marked. In a sense, I'm done with that. Let's go back to ES. I want to mark what I can find. Alright, so same thing here. This is part of the high. Probably gonna mark it from here and up because it's a lot of volume, and drag that out. Really what we're working out over here. So maybe we'll continue higher. Let's go into VIX, and then we're gonna call it a day. So VIX has this nice little move up here. Just want to mark the high here and mark the low. Is this the low? Yeah, it is. Alright, and then with that, I'm basically done with everything. Alright, things are still trying to figure itself out. I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna rush it. I want to make sure things make sense. You know, got a little buying, wanted to come out. I want to see price kind of bounce out of this, come back and retest before I even decide to go long. And then with NQ, that I did NQ. I think I had something in the top with NQ, but I guess not. With NQ, I don't really have anything above what you see there. So that's gonna be interesting. So basically what's down here. So alright, that's that. Market just opened up, so we're just gonna keep an eye on the market to see what we can get. Other than that, oh yeah, I gotta add my FOMCs. Today's 28th. FOMC comes out at 1400, and it comes out at 14,500. 28, 1430. Alright, that's when those are coming out. Alright, so we're done. Alright, I'll holler at you later. Have a wonderful